Hi, I'm Dustin.
And I'm Dylan.
In today's episode, we're going to be making this Bengals B, and it's the time of the year where all the sports fans out there like to have logos of stuff and all that, so I thought I'd make this logo of the Bengals B, and we're big Bengals fans here in the DCSSW, so we hope you enjoy this episode, and I'll show you how to make it. Alrighty, so we're going to be making this Bengals B today, and I'll show you how to make that. What I did is I printed out 2 pages so I could have one as a reference to see where everything goes, and the other so I could actually cut it out, put it on the wood, and use it as a pattern. So I'm going to start by just cutting out this, and then I'll show you from there. Okay, so I got the pattern cut out to make it more pliable. If you can see, I put it on gray background paper so I can see the white outline it has. It's like a 1/2 inch border. So what I'm going to do is get my piece of wood ready, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I got my piece of wood here, and what I'm going to do is just apply the pattern like I always do on the other pieces. So I'm going to start with the masking tape. Got the masking tape on there. Now for the pattern. Applying the pattern now. Okay, now to help keep the pattern down and to lubricate the blade, because the glue on the back of this tape helps keep from burning when cutting through the wood, I'm applying some clear box tape. It's not as big of an issue because this is 1/4 inch wood, but I still like to use it on all my pieces. Okay, I got my pattern fully on there. Now I'm going to go over to the scroll saw and cut out the white outline around the whole B. Okay, now to cut out the outline. Okay, now over to the work table. Okay, now that I got the outer edge of the white cut out on the B, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do next. Okay, this whole thing is not going to be just one 1/4 inch piece flat. It's going to be 3D, and it'll consist of 2 1/4 inch pieces stacked together. One will be the orange and black of the B letter, and then white will be the whole background. So what I'm going to do is take another piece of wood and stack cut the perimeter. That way I can get rid of this white and cut out the interior B on this piece. So getting another piece of wood now to do the stack cut. Okay, I decided I didn't really need to stack cut. I'm going to just trace around this letter and then cut it out, and that'll just make it easier. I'll be with you at the scroll saw. Alright, cutting out the B now. Alrighty, I got that cut out, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, what I got here is the 2 Bengal Bs. I cut out the white on this one. So now what I'm going to do is on this piece I'm going to cut out the around the black pieces, and then that way they'll be separate pieces. I can paint the black ones black and the orange ones orange, and then put them back together, and it'll fit right on top of that real nicely. And so now over to the scroll saw to cut those out. Okay, so what we have here is just cut out those, and then you can pull them apart. And you can paint the orange ones orange after you put up the pattern, and the same with the black, and then we'll piece it back together on top of that after that's white. And then we'll glue those on there, and we'll be even closer to being done. So next I'm going to peel off the pattern and paint them. Okay, so what we have here is just the backer of the Bengals B, and then we have the actual Bengals B that will be separated into these sections and painted. So now we're going to paint, and we're going to start with painting the backer white. And a couple coats of this and it'll be good. Now what we got is the 3 pieces that are going to be painted black, and we're going to be using this black. And I don't have to really worry about getting all the edges on it done, because it will be glued side by side to some of these orange pieces. So, but I still want to get them in case they are going to be visible. Careful. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is paint these 2 pieces orange, and I don't have any spray paint that's orange, so I'm just going to be brushing on this little orange. So make sure you shake it good. Hasn't been open for a while. Now I'm just going to, that's quite a bit, but it's a big old daub on both of those, and just spread it out. Won't look as good as being spray painted on, but after a couple coats of this it will look alright. I've used it before for a Bengals B that I've made in the past. Turned out alright, but definitely not as nice looking as being spray painted on. But I'll just spread that out and let it dry for a while and paint over it again. I don't like the streak effect it has on it, but oh well, I guess. Put it on thick. May have had too much here. I am going to paint the sides of this that will be seen. But I can wait until this dries so I can pull with my hands and not get all messy. So I'm going to let those dry, and I'll give them a couple more coats to make sure they're nice looking, and I'll meet you back once all the pieces are dry from the paint, and we'll be ready for glue up. So see you here in a second. Alrighty, we're back here, and all of our pieces are dry from painting, and I only had to put 1 coat of paint on this because it turned out alright. But now I'm going to just piece it together and do like a dry run and see how it'll look. So I'll put these pieces where they're going to go, and I'll show you that here in a second. So the final product will look something like that. Again, this is just a dry run, and as you can see, nothing's really matched up perfectly. But now I'm going to just take 1 piece at a time and put glue on it, and then put it in place where it needs to be, and then just repeat the process, and I'll show you how to do that. Just using this clear gel tacky glue. I find the easiest piece to start with is one towards the end, and this sort of has the shape of the B on it, so you'll be able to line it up where it needs to go easier. So now I'm just going to squirt some glue on the back of it here. And don't really have to brush it out because it's not really that intricate of an area. Just evenly coat it. Place it in the spot she needs to be. And that looks about right. Now to fill in the spots where they need to go, so the next piece will be easier, which will go right into there. The hair's snug because of the paint on the sides of these, but they fit in there alright. Next we got this piece. And just press it down until it's in place and good. Now just to continue the process, and I'll be right back with you. To the last piece. So make sure it's in there snug. And these pieces are fairly flat and I don't feel the need to clamp it. So just let it set up and I'll be right back with you once the glue is dry. Okay, now for our usual burning in the back. Okay, so there's our burning in the back. Now we're going to give her a quick sanding over on the back and then clear coat it up. Okay, now for the usual Krylon clear acrylic, and again, we're not going to be showing any grain, of course, because this is all painted, but it will make the, for instance, the black and the orange shine, and it'll give it a good look. So, or at least that's the objective here. And give it a couple coats, and I also protect it from if you accidentally scratch it or something, then the paint won't come up right away. So now we're done. Okay, so there's the final product. I'm Dustin.
And I'm Dylan.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Bengals Bee. Next episode will be of the Weave Bowl, and don't miss it. Stay tuned on YouTube and check out our channel, and we'll have new videos up about twice a week, so look forward to all those episodes, and thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Give a topic that we should do, and we'll do her. So thanks for watching, and I'm Dustin.
And I'm Dylan.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.